Hello, Twynham Youth. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all well. Today we're going to be having a quick look at worship. Now, worship isn't just that thing where we stand and we sing and it's a Sunday morning. It's not just Friday night youth. It isn't just Wednesday connect groups. It is so much more than all these things. And don't get me wrong, the things that I've mentioned are worship. Absolutely, they are worship. But it is so much more than this, more than just singing.
hmm So now we've talked about what worship isn't, let's focus on what worship is. Well, first and foremost, worship is for God and not for ourselves. Worship is a response on our behalf for all that God has done for us. Psalm 86, verses 12 to 13 reads, I will praise you, Lord my God, with all my heart. I will glorify your name forever. For great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths, from the realm of the dead. From this, we see that worship is praising God with all of our hearts, glorifying his name forever, not just on a certain day and at a certain time, or just when we feel like it, but forever. And why? Because of his great love for us, and because he has saved us from evil things and brought us into his family. Now, worship can be public, like at church, but it can also be private, just between you and God. Either way, it's an essential part of growing our relationship with him. After all, if you want to become friends with someone and get to know them, talking to them and spending time with them is kind of important. Essentially, worship is meeting with God, no matter when or where or who is with you.
Yeah, like she said a second ago, Megan, you said that perfectly. Worship is essential. It's needed for our relationship with God. Verse 7 of Psalm 86 says, when I'm in distress, I call to you because you answer me. When David's saying this, he's saying, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'd rather do something else, even when I'm in a lockdown because of a global pandemic, I'm going to worship. So, what are some of the ways that we can worship God with our lives right now in lockdown? Well, you might be worshiping right now by watching this video to develop your relationship with God. You guys are worshiping. So, when you send a letter or a text to a friend or a family member, even, this is also an act of worship to God because you're demonstrating his love to them. And whenever you spend time reading the Bible or chatting to Jesus, this is worship. In the Bible, it says, do everything as if you are doing it for the Lord. Do it for the glory of God. So that's our challenge to you this week. Worship God with all your heart. And why not try to worship God in a new way this week?
All this to say is that it's important to remember that worship, it's not just about music and singing, but primarily it's about connecting with God. So this week, as Pete said, why not try worshipping God in a new way? Twynham Youth, we want to thank you for tuning in this morning. We hope you have an awesome week, and we'll see you either on Wednesday for our Girls Connect group or on Friday for our Youth Zoom call. Bye,
See you
guys.
then.